Hello, greetings, it's the Obeah Witch. Today I would like to share with you my full moon ritual in honor of the goddess Kerridwen. For this ritual, I will need two basic things. Two basic offerings. You will need an offering for the gatekeeper, which I'm going to be using the incense stick. And then you will also be offering to the goddess Kerridwen, which I will be using a white wine. This happens to be something that I know that through personal experience Kerridwen enjoyed. On your altar, you will need a representation of all three realms. I'm going to be using incense for the sky, a bowl of water for the sea, and a bowl of salt for the land. You will also need an additional candle to represent the hearth fire. I'm here to keep the ways of Avalon and honor the moon in its fullness, doing this the height of its power. Blessings of the spirits of nature upon this grove, and all within it. Blessings of the ancestors upon this grove, and all within it. Blessings of the shining ones upon this grove, and all within it. I kindle the flames of hearth and home. I kindle the blessings of the moon's silver ray, to join me in love and light. Amen. 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 I call to Morgaine, beloved lady of Avalon, mistress of magic and the sea. Join your magic with mine, and part the abyss between the worlds, that I may walk for a time in the realms of Avalon. Morgaine, accept my sacrifice. I call upon the blessings of the mighty stag of earth to bring peace to the north. I call upon the blessings of the might. I call upon the blessings of the noble wolf of air to bring peace to the east. I call upon the blessings of the cunning raven of fire to bring peace to the south. I call upon the blessings of the wise serpent of water to bring peace to the west. By the silver moon above, the tides of the sea, and the fair earth our home and mother, hail to the great mother of Avalon, hail the goddess of the apple grove, hail Kerridwen, the keeper of the cauldron of inspiration and of rebirth. I give you welcome, accept my sacrifice. At this point, I will light a purple candle and meditate upon Kerridwen. Let this candle represent spiritual growth. Once your spiritual work is performed, whatever that may be, you could perform a spell or any other act. You would then throw a some form of divination, you could use Ruin's tarot cards to see how the work went. This is a personal thing, so I won't be sharing it with you. Once the omen is taken, we will now bless the chalice. This is called the Blessing Cup. Behold the holy ground, the cauldron of Kerridwen, wherein all men are nourished, from which all good things in this world come. Drink in the waters of life, the holy presence of Arwen. I drink in the presence of Kerridwen. To thee, O Mother Earth, I return a portion of thy bounty. Accept my sacrifice. I offer my thanks to the great ones of heaven, to Kerridwen, Mother of the Apple Grove. May my connection with you in all Avalon grow stronger day by day. I will offer salt to each of the directions, thanking them for their participation in my ritual. Wise serpent of water, I thank you for your presence. Accept my sacrifice. Depart in peace. Cutting raven of fire, I thank you for your presence in my ritual. Accept my sacrifice. Depart in peace. Mighty stag of earth, I thank you for your presence. Accept my sacrifice and depart in peace. Beloved Morgraine, once again, join your magic with mine, that the veil between the worlds be closed once more. In service to Avalon, be it done. In the name of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, this rite is now ended, with the blessings of Avalon, until we meet again. Blessed be. And that's a quick run through of how I would perform a full-moon ritual in honor of Kerridwen. It varies. I normally would take a lot more time. This is very fast for the camera. Like I said, each step this would normally take me about an hour to get through this entire process, but because I spend time visualizing in each direction, each person I call in, I use Morgraine or Morgan Le Fay as my gatekeeper. She opens the gate for me. It's kind of a druidic way of connecting to the other world. And then, like I said, in Druid we give offerings to the deities. And it took me a long time to reconcile this with my practice, and I've had to borrow ideas from Voodoo and Obia to understand this, because in Voodoo they believe in a high god who is beyond, who does not need sacrifice, and so that's kind of how I see the Trinity. They're beyond that, they don't need that. And then with the lesser deities or saints, they do, kind of just like in Voodoo where they have the lower or the Orisha that needs offerings, and then one more as a sign of your offering and things. So I hope you enjoyed. Many blessings.